UNOprivateers.com with head coach Bruce Peddie. Coach, practice begins here in a few minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, the big thing is we're excited. Blue sky, grass is green. Cue ball's done a great job getting the field ready, and now we can really get into all our team stuff and be able to execute some things. The skill sessions went very well. I thought the kids came back in great shape, and so we're excited to get into a first full practice today, and then tomorrow and Sunday we'll inter-squad. So the kids I know are looking forward to that. But anytime you start, a new season, everybody's got some great hopes and interest in the ball club, and hopefully we can meet some of those challenges, with the difficult schedule. But we're really excited today to get moving forward.
Now you got about 18 newcomers. Can we expect many of those guys to see playing time this year, especially those junior college guys?
Well, unfortunately, that's what we've had to do just to be competitive quickly. We went more junior college kids than we normally do, but those are the guys that we're going to have to count on, especially, with Stone Spear leading the way on the bump, but McGigney coming in, a very good junior college arm, and then, you look at Barger in the outfield and Cantor. Dixon and Keener behind the plate. McCarthy will get some time over at second. Hawkins at first. Boddicker at short. So we're going to rely on those guys, and that was the whole premise. Not ideally what I would like to do, but that's in order to be competitive right away. We had to go with more JUCO than high school, but we've got some really talented high school freshmen that are going to get a lot of playing time too and do a great job for us.
Now you talked about Stone Spear. He's going to be the anchor of the rotation. What other guys, especially towards the back end, that we can expect in the midweek games?
Well, I think we'll go with Spear on Friday. McGigney will go Saturday. Sunday will be a freshman, Martinez, who's out of Newman, and his brother was drafted out of here, and his brother-in-law. So that was really good for us to be able to get Martinez. Alex Smith will jump into one of the starting spots, a sophomore from Chalmette, and then we'll finish off with Stephen Potter, a freshman from Central Lafourche. So those are the guys that we'll go midweek with, but again, being an independent, we're going to be able to use Stone a little bit more. Whenever Stone's ready, we're going to have to try to get him out there as much as we can, and not playing those conference weekends. So like the first week, Stone will go Friday, then he's going to go Wednesday against Arkansas, won't throw against South Ale, but then it'll probably be the guy that we use versus Tulane. So we're able to do that. It's not that we're trying to match Stone up with the better teams that we're playing. It's just we need to be able to get that arm out there as often as we can, with the proper rest.
Now you mentioned Arkansas. That team is top 5 in just about every poll, even number 1 in at least one poll. You got maybe 4 or 5 ranked teams on the schedule. Your guys aren't used to playing ranked teams, at least last year. Now we got some ranked teams. What are you excited about playing that kind of caliber of an opponent?
Well, the one thing that I've always tried to do from my days at Shippensburg, even at Mansfield when I was the assistant, trying to play the toughest competition is always a benefit. Some people look at it on the other side that it's a tough road, ahead of you, and we know that. But we're also doing it moving forward into the Southland. If we can go out and be competitive and play well against those teams, and then you jump into the Southland Conference next year, that's only going to benefit us. So there was a method to the madness. We know there's going to be some days that our pitching isn't going to line up with theirs, but again, we'll be able to rebound then the next outing, on a weekend or whatever it might be. But it's always what we've had to do in 2007 and 2008 for those regional teams. The Southern Miss wins, Tulane, LSU. Beating Alabama twice. I mean, those are the things that put you in position for regionals if you can't win the conference tournament. So we'll continue to look forward to doing that next year, even though we're in the Southland. So that's something that we certainly will continue to do, and we believe that that's only going to make us a better team and prepare us for when we're actually back into a conference next season.
Now about the Southland, I know the basketball guys kind of keep tabs on the scores and the standings. How much do you look ahead to next year? I know we play a few of those teams on the schedule this year, but how much do you look at those schools and what they're doing this year?
Well, again, we tried to get all the Louisiana ones. The only one we won't be able to play is Northwestern State, but we've got McNeese, we've got Nichols, we've got Southeastern. It's going to be good for us to play them moving forward, recruiting against those guys, year in, year out now. I'll keep tabs on Oral Roberts. I know that program very well, and their coach is a Pennsylvania guy. Ryan Fulmer moving forward, into the Southland this year. We know the Stephen F. Austin program. We played them a couple years ago. Lamar's always good. So we'll certainly keep tabs of it and, again, kind of start to get a running tally of those guys that will be returning for next year and, who we'll be playing against. So I'll certainly be looking on the weekends to see how the Southland schools are doing. And I think the good thing for us is matching up against Nichols a couple times and 4 against McNeese and Southeastern. That's going to give us a good judge of where we're at right now and what we got to continue to move forward to play them next year.
And lastly, let's talk about Barrow Stadium. Not many of our fans have probably seen Barrow Stadium the inside. We saw it a little earlier this week. What can fans expect when they come out to Barrow Stadium?
Well, I think the biggest thing is it's a brand new venue. Major League Baseball and the Urban Youth Academy has opened their arms to us, which is great because, unfortunately, until we get this project done and completed over here, we don't have to travel far. It's basically another home game just going across the street. It's a beautiful turf complex, so we know with the weather conditions we're certainly going to be able to play. It's covered grandstands. It's got the concession stand, the press box. The only negative of the facility that I saw the other day, the dugouts are a little small, but they're perfect for what they're moving forward with. It's not for a college setting, but and then the foul territory is a little bit smaller than what we're accustomed to. But it's a brand new venue and the surface is brand new, so it's going to play very well. And our kids are excited to know that each and every day, regardless of the weather, at some point we're going to be playing. And that's certainly a nice thing to know that, hey, you got to prepare because regardless of the weather, we're going to get a chance to play. So I think it's going to be, again, obviously everybody would like to be here, on campus and things, but this is an adjustment that we've had to make for the year, and it's not going to, do anything to us. I think in the long run it's going to be a benefit for us, and hopefully the people will certainly come out and support us over at Barrows.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.